Chapter 1. Descent of the Celestials. In the boundless expanse of the cosmos, where stars are born and civilizations rise and fall, there exists a race of beings whose knowledge and power stretch far beyond the comprehension of humanity. They are the Atenar, architects of worlds and weavers of the fabric of space-time. To the people of Earth, they would one day be known by another name, gods. The Atenar had watched over Earth since time immemorial, their interest piqued by the burgeoning intelligence of its dominant species, humankind. The blue-green jewel of a planet was a canvas, and the Atenar felt a compelling urge to contribute to its masterpiece of evolution. It was during the zenith of the sun's journey across the sky that the Atenar descended upon the land of Khem, known to future generations as Egypt. Their vessels, gleaming like molten gold, pierced the heavens, casting elongated shadows upon the dunes of the desert. The people of Khem, with their primitive tools and simple lives, looked up in awe and fear as the sky chariots of the gods made landfall. The Atenar had chosen their forms carefully, each taking on the visage of the creatures held in high esteem by the people of this land. Anubis, with the head of a jackal, Horus, the falcon, Thoth, the ibis, and others, all reflections of the reverence the Egyptians held for the natural world. Their appearances were not mere disguises, but symbols of the roles they intended to play in shaping the destiny of this civilization. As the celestial beings emerged from their vessels, the air crackled with the energy of otherworldly power. The people of Khem prostrated themselves, their foreheads touching the warm sand, for they believed they were in the presence of divine entities. And in a way, they were not mistaken. The leader of the Atenar, who had taken the form of Ra, the sun god, addressed the gathered masses with a voice that resonated like the harmony of the spheres. "Children of Earth," he began, his words echoing in the minds of all who heard, "we come to you not as conquerors, but as benefactors. We bring you the gift of knowledge, the seed of civilization. In return, we ask only for your cooperation and a place among you as guides and protectors." The pact was struck without words, a silent agreement that bound the fate of the Atenar to the people of Khem. The aliens set about their grand design, instructing the Egyptians in the ways of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. Together, they would erect monuments of such grandeur and precision that they would defy explanation for millennia to come. The greatest of these would be the pyramids, colossal tombs that would stand as a testament to the might and ingenuity of the Pharaohs, but also as hidden beacons for the Atenar. Encoded within their very stones lay secrets of the universe, a cosmic library awaiting those with the eyes to see. As the foundation of the first pyramid was laid, the Atenar watched with satisfaction. This was but the beginning of their legacy on Earth, a legacy that would intertwine with human history, shrouded in myth, yet as real as the stones from which the pyramids were hewn. And so, the descent of the Celestials marked the dawn of a new epoch for humankind, an age where gods walked among men, and the sands of Egypt bore witness to the impossible made manifest. Chapter 2. Harmony with the Pharaohs. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, the Atenar convened with the rulers of Khem in the grand hall of the palace. The pharaoh, a figure of divine authority to his people, sat upon his throne, flanked by his most trusted advisors and priests. The air was thick with the scent of incense, and the flickering torchlight cast long, dancing shadows across the walls, adorned with intricate hieroglyphs. The Atenar, in their godly forms, towered over the assembly, their presence both comforting and awe-inspiring. Ra, the Radiant One, stood at the forefront, his eyes reflecting the cosmos from which he hailed. Beside him, the other celestial beings waited, their silence a testament to the gravity of the moment. "We have come to an accord, great Pharaoh," Ra spoke, his voice a gentle rumble that seemed to emanate from the very earth. "Your people will thrive under our tutelage, and the monuments we build together will stand as a bridge between our worlds." The pharaoh, a young ruler named Khufu, known for his wisdom and vision, rose from his throne. His gaze met Ra's, unflinching and filled with the determination of a leader who understood the weight of his legacy. "Great Ra, we are humbled by your presence and the knowledge you bestow upon us. We pledge our cooperation and offer our resources to fulfill this grand design." The Atenar nodded in unison, their approval silent but palpable. They had chosen Khufu for his openness to the unknown and his capacity to embrace the future they envisioned. Under his rule, the people of Khem would embark on an undertaking that would echo through the ages. In the days that followed, the Atenar walked among the people, sharing their wisdom openly. Thoth, the god of knowledge, taught the scribes the secrets of the heavens, expanding their understanding of the stars and their movements. Anubis, guardian of the afterlife, instructed the embalmers in the sacred art of mummification, ensuring that the pharaohs would be prepared for their journey into the eternal fields of Aru. The construction of the pyramids commenced, a symphony of human endeavor orchestrated by divine hands. The Atenar, using their advanced technology, guided the massive limestone blocks into place with a precision that defied the crude tools of the age. The Egyptians labored alongside their celestial benefactors, their spirits lifted by the knowledge that they were part of something greater than themselves. As the first pyramid neared completion, a sense of harmony enveloped the land. The Atenar had become more than just teachers, they were friends and allies. The pharaohs, in turn, became the stewards of a sacred trust, the keepers of the flame of knowledge that had been ignited by their otherworldly guests. The pyramids rose from the sands, a testament to the unity of purpose between the Atenar and the people of Khem. Within their chambers, the pharaohs would be laid to rest, surrounded by the wealth of their reign, but also by the deeper wealth of understanding and enlightenment. The Atenar watched as the stars twinkled above, their mission on earth unfolding as they had foreseen. They had sown the seeds of a civilization that would endure for thousands of years, its mysteries and wonders a beacon for future generations to ponder and admire. And so, in harmony with the pharaohs, the Atenar continued their work, their legacy etched in stone and spirit, a bridge between the earth and the infinite expanse of the universe. Beneath the celestial canvas of the night sky, the Atenar gathered one final time amidst the towering silhouettes of the pyramids. Their work on earth was nearing its end, the echoes of their influence destined to ripple through the ages. The monuments of Giza stood resolute, their limestone faces kissed by the silver light of the moon, guardians of the threshold between worlds. The Atenar, those divine architects, had woven the fabric of a civilization that would captivate the minds of mortals for millennia. They had imbued the people of Khem with a legacy of knowledge, a treasure far greater than the gold and lapis that adorned the tombs of the pharaohs. In the hearts of the Egyptians, the fire of curiosity and the thirst for understanding burned bright, a flame that would never be extinguished. As the hour of departure drew near, Ra, the embodiment of the sun, raised his arms to the heavens, and a hush fell over the land. The air shimmered with the power of the Atenar as they prepared to ascend to the stars from whence they came. Children of earth, Ra's voice resonated with a warmth that belied the impending farewell. Fear not the passing of time, for our spirits are entwined. Look to the pyramids, to the constellations above, and remember us. With a brilliance that outshone the dawn, the Atenar's vessels rose from the earth, their departure silent save for the beating hearts of those who watched. The people of Khem gazed upward, their eyes wet with the dew of parting, even as they stood tall, the bearers of a celestial legacy. And so, the Atenar returned to the cosmos, their mission complete. But their essence remained, etched in the very stones of the pyramids, a message of hope and unity that proclaimed across the eons, "We are all children of the stars, and our journey is ever onward, toward the light of infinite possibility."